enable and broadcast party chat. Hello, good evening, and welcome to SynergyPWR People's World Racing here at round 13 at Monza. How are you, Purple?
I'm okay, thank you, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Bit nervous to be on commentary for the first time. For those who don't know, I'm Adrian the 8th. I'm stepping in for Woods tonight, who can't be with us, unfortunately. Hopefully I won't let the slide down. Hey ho.
Nah, you'll be fine. You will be fine, honestly. We'll breathe through it. So, yeah, what do you think the strategy tyres are going to be today?
I would have to say, well, having done the race in Division 2 on Monday, it's definitely going to be a one-stop. It's whether the drivers choose to start on the supers or the softs. I know that Rewind actually likes to run with the mediums, so we might see that come into play.
Yes, we will. I know Rewind and Mulan was doing strategies earlier, and you actually can qualify on the mediums in Q2. So it'd be nice to see. J Car was the first on his outlap. So if you want to go on board with him.
So J Car leading the championship at the moment.
J Car, no, it is J Car who's leading, isn't it? Yeah. It is. So he needs a win today to increase that lead.
He does, yeah. He has a significant lead over second place at the moment. Yeah, second place, Sean Gregory in the Renault on 125 points, and with J Car on 152. So technically, even if he DNFs today, he will still end today top of the championship.
Yeah, it'll be gonna be a good one today. I mean, there's 5 potential drivers that can grab this win. I personally think. I'll name. We've got Rewind, Mulan. I would say Sean, but I haven't seen his pace yet.
No, Sean's been keeping his cards close to his chest actually in practice.
He definitely has on that one. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully they can keep it clean into the first corner as well.
Let's hope so. There are, of course, a few drivers missing today for various reasons. We've got JB Racer. He's got some exams to do. Silver Surfer, who's on a date, unbelievably.
Yeah. Golly. Good luck to him. Well, good luck to both of them, really.
I trust he'll be a gentleman when he comes back and not say a word about it.
But, yeah. Hope so.
Sorry, go on. I was just going to say, we've got
the new driver.
Yeah, new driver. No, go on. No, you first.
Yeah, new driver is Echo Plays, so I'd like to see where he can come. You say he's Swift. Why is he not here today again?
Yeah, Swift. He's got football training, and Sneaky Doge, who's actually getting smashed on holiday.
Well, lucky him, eh?
We've also got the Master Beast, B Smith, who's the Toro Rosso driver. He's actually not available because he's at prom. Oh, bloody hell. But we have a Hyper. Drotter now on the Super Soft. He's at a 121.5. We have Hyper. Yeah, as he goes.
The Super Soft. And then Mulan just pops in on the soft as a 121.4. So it's all to play for, really.
Yeah.
Who's on? I'm just checking who's Rewind's. Sector 1. What's happened in Sector 1?
Sector 1. You've got McLaren out of shape there. That was Lucas, it looked like.
Let's see
number 14.
what Rewind gets for us on the finish line.
Rewind on the supers. Expect him to
go
top,
I think that's
really.
a little bit of a scruffy lap. I think that was a bit of a scruffy lap. F1 Ben and J Car on the outlap. J-Car, sorry. I always call him J-Car. My apologies. Oh, God. I'm actually really looking forward to this one, as much as I did for Spa.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite tracks actually. Monza.
What, Monza?
Yeah,
Ah, well, you
yeah.
did get
Well,
second yesterday after
it
getting hit, didn't you? Well, not yesterday,
yeah,
sorry, Monday.
yeah, on Monday. Yeah. Well,
Oh.
obviously nothing in comparison to yourself, Purple, taking the win. But you dominated that race, in
Yeah,
fairness.
well, I went in thinking I weren't gonna even get, well, I said top 5 and I ended up winning it, so I was pretty happy with that. And I had to stick on the softs because Flamer obviously didn't qualify in Q2, so he was on
Yeah.
a medium, so I had to stretch him out. We'll see. We will see. The car is on a lap, sector 2. See what he's gonna pull out.
Car with the 26.6 through the first sector. On rewind goes top. With a 120.4, that's a bit more like it. That's what we expect from rewind on the super softs.
Yeah, just remember to get in the view of the car driver. I don't know what it's called. There's so many different angles of this.
Yeah, cockpit view. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but it sounded wrong to me. It sounded like. Bloody hell! A second between first and second.
Still a number of drivers yet to set a time. Got F1 Ben 23, who joins us from a break, I believe. He'd missed the previous 2 races.
I think F1 Ben is in AOR also. Yeah, same as Jota.
Yeah.
Really interesting. I think. Let me look at it. You might want to go on board of Sean Gregory. He's about to.
Yes,
he's down a long back
Sean,
straight.
yeah. Just finishes out that. Comes around Parabolica.
Oh, Jakar went second with a 1:21.1.
And that's actually on the soft tyre as well.
Oh, yeah, 3 tenths between him and Mulan. Oh yeah, also we have a BIR Leclerc. He's a guest driver tonight. So good luck to him.
Yeah.
See what he can pull out. Let's see
Well,
what he gets. He should lost his back end a little bit there.
I think he's already comfortably through BOI Leclerc. He'll be comfortably through to Q3. Bearing in mind only the bottom 3 drivers.
Unless people don't feel safe on them softs, then they might switch to the super soft.
Sorry to drop Purple. F1 Ben, he's just he's facing completely the wrong way. Looks like it's into the first Lesmos.
Looks like he had a little spin.
Oh, second Lesmos, yeah.
Yeah.
He just lost the back end there, trying a bit too hard.
Tom's on his out lap. Let's see what Sean can pull out. His second sector was a 26.5.
26.5, yeah, see that.
Oh, a little bit wide.
It looks like he's running a bit conservative through Ascari there.
Yeah, he doesn't look as comfortable as he did for Spa. Nice to see what lap he can pull in though. We'll see where it puts him. Looks semi-decent lap though, even though he lost a bit of time. 1:21.6. That's not a bad lap on the soft.
21.6, no, that is a very good lap on the softs. I was reading some of the tyre data actually between the softs and the supers. There's about 8.5 tenths of a second between those 2 tyres on this track.
Yeah, well when I was on the soft, I felt they felt good, but when I went on to the super soft, they just felt like they had so much more grip. But like the medium tyre, like you went on yesterday, what lap did you pit on? You were...
I went in on lap 9. It wasn't part of my original strategy. I went in on lap 9 on the soft tyre, and came out on the medium. Oh, we have yellow flags in sector 1. Who is that?
Nah, he just retired in pit, so he feels he's safe.
Okay. But yeah, pitted lap 9 for the mediums, and they actually lasted. Well, they lasted very well because tyre deg's not too bad on this track.
Yeah, it's not too bad. There's worse tracks, but definitely like Austria is one of them. I'd say. This one.
Yeah.
Oh, sector 1 again.
Sector 1.
It's gone.
Oh,
that's
the Ferrari. That's Orbit Nations. Completely messing up
Oh,
the first turn.
it's just one of these tracks where if you don't get that first, chicane right, it can completely mess your lap up because you can lose so much time.
Yeah.
I am on board with Jota. He's on his out lap.
Jota's on his outlap, yeah.
Oh.
Let's take a look at Jota now.
I'll go on board with F1 Ben because he's on his out lap. He's keep on board with Jota, and I'll be on board with F1.
Okay.
Oh, Jakarta's
Sector
retired.
ones.
What happened?
He has retired.
Oh,
He
he
may
retired
have
in the
chosen
pits.
to retire. Yeah, I'd sort of say.
Yeah.
Wouldn't expect Jakarta to make sort of too many mistakes.
Yeah, he's a good driver. Very good driver.
Very consistent as well,
Mike
according to the
Day.
championship.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's a consistent driver. And we have Mike David, who I predict that Hyper will be in the top 30, which is his brother. And Cookie agrees.
I think you might be right.
I mean, Hyper's not done a bad lap on the Super Softs. I mean, a 1:21.6.
No, that's not a
I'm
bad lap at all.
looking with Rewind pumping in a lap at 1:24. Do you think it's possible he could get into the 1:19s?
It is definitely possible, and Rewind has most definitely got it in him to get into the 119s. Whether he needs to or not is another matter, especially not in Q2. But we may see it in Q3. Pardon.
Yeah, don't worry, I get that confused all the time. Leclerc's on his out lap, and Lucas is on his out lap as well, going very slow. So go on board with Leclerc, I'd say. Let's see what he can pull out, the guest driver. On the Super Soft.
Yeah, he's only just inside the drop zone there, so yeah, he'll definitely want to improve on that time.
Yeah, okay. Who are you on board with? You on board with?
I'm looking at Leclerc
yeah.
at the moment. As Moulin just leaves the pit.
You know what? I would say, Cookie. I'd say I'd watch this and then do your homework. Oh, did you? I retired in the pits. Had a little worry there. Thought he crashed out for a second.
Jota did get a little
Nations
bit.
is on his out lap as well.
Jota did get a little bit hairy in the end of practice. Actually, just was it at the Parabolica? I think he lost it.
Yeah, where Mike David lost it actually in practice. It can catch you out that corner, and it's pain. Marley retired. So
now that is interesting because
out.
he is out of qualifying.
Maybe he wants to start on a
Q11.
medium.
Perhaps
Maybe.
he does. Yeah, perhaps he does. It might
Just
be
a long
strategic.
stint. Lamb's gone out again. He's just gone on his out lap.
Combination,
he's
the
on the
only one to
super
not
soft
set
now.
a time.
Yeah, it looks like he's really struggling. Oh,
I think he's getting penalties per.
No,
over
he
a
actually
lap.
got a 1:22.1, but I think. He's
Yeah,
actually-
it was disallowed.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Let's see when he gets on this lap.
I'll be on board with Sean Gregory, and you continue with Orbit to see what you can get. I'm actually really interested to see how Q3 will go.
Yeah, I'm. I think Rewind will take pole. I have to say. Jakar. It's difficult to judge Jakar at the moment because he's done his time on the soft. So in theory, he could take pole away from Rewind.
Yeah. It'll be
with that
interesting to
8/10.
see what Jakar, Mulan, Tom, even Sean. He's just not.
Yeah,
This isn't.
I'm surprised about Sean actually. That I mean, he's not off the pace. It's just, I mean, they're very close. He's just at the bottom end of that group.
Yeah. I will mention though, F1 Ben is second with a 121.8.
He is. He is indeed.
It's interesting. So at the moment, Marley and Lucas haven't qualified for Q3,
No.
but can BOR Leclerc and Sean improve on their laps, and even Hyper and Orbit. See what they can do.
Well, I don't believe Leclerc will do it because he's already 15
Orbit,
seconds down off of his
yeah.
best, and the session is over, so he will cross the line 11th.
Let's see what Sean gets. And Leclerc. Oh, Leclerc is out. Oh.
That will be disappointing for him.
Sean. That will be as a guest driver, but there is some fast drivers in here. So
Yeah, it's
it is
definitely
a
a tough
challenge
division.
in this division. It is a challenge, you know. And when the promotions come in next season from, you know, the top three, I mean, the top three from Division 2 go up to Division 1, and the top three, I mean, the bottom three go down, don't they? So, yeah, whoever goes up, it will be a big challenge. But it'll be interesting. What is Mike saying? Some people on the supers might be doing a fast but safe lap. Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
So at the moment we have Rewind with in a Williams with a 124, F1 Ben in the Force India with a 121, Jakar in the McLaren, with a soft with a 121.1, Tom in the Toro Rosso with super soft with a 121.3, Mulan in the Mercedes in the soft with a 121.4, Echoes in the Haas with a 121.4 as well.
Interesting point about Mulan. Actually, I didn't realise he'd qualified on the softs. So yeah, he may find himself on the front row possibly.
Yeah,
Q3.
that is it. Do you know what I hate about the loading screen? It doesn't give you enough time to say all the drivers' names and the cars.
This is where Jota's really fast speaking voice it just comes into its own.
They're really
and
good at
Woods
it.
too.
Yeah, they are. I know Jota was in 7th. I know that, but I was about to do it and then it just disappeared, and I was like, oh god. It's still to play for. So who's actually your best fill out poll today? Are you still going with Rewind or?
It's going to be so close. Rewind or Jakar. I think Rewind may just have it. I think it's going to be very close, within a tenth. And then Mulan behind those two.
I think Rewind's gone out on his fast lap, and he's the first one to go out, I think.
Rewind was the second out, I believe. Orbit was first.
Yeah,
out.
Orbit let him pass.
I see.
So, if you want to stay on board with Rewind to see what he can pull out, and
Yeah, I'll stay with Rewind.
And I'll skip through the pack and see what happens, because you've got Orbit in second, and I think Cars. No, it's not Jakar. Yeah, it is Jakar next. They've all pretty gone out at the same time, some of these.
Yeah, definitely keen
Get their
to
quick
get a time
lap
on the
in.
board. Yeah.
Oh god, this is going to be close. They've just let Tom pass.
Everyone just trying to make
Oh,
enough
they've not
room
gone out.
for their hot laps, aren't they?
Yeah, because this track, the dirty air on this track is so horrible on this track.
Yeah,
You
well,
can catch you out so easy.
Indeed. While the slipstream down the straights is ideal, we've seen a few drivers actually make the most of their teammate being in front of them, pulling each other down the straight. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. In my in my view, Rewind's just hit the safety car. As the safety car's just come in.
Really?
That may be a glitch.
He's still going for me. Yeah, he's still going for me.
Yeah, he's still going. He went through it.
Let's see what he can put out. Oh.
Little bit sloppy by his standards.
Oversteer there, weren't it? Yeah. The Orbit was next, so I'm on board with Orbit, and I'm gonna hope he's starting his fast lap.
Rerun cutting that corner almost to its limit.
He takes that corner. He's so confident in that corner as well. He loves it. He just flies through that corner, and if you get that corner perfect, you can get 3/10 out of that. It's a track he's performed better at, if I'm honest. He did race in another league for this, and him and Mudam are very confident on this track, as in they were fast. And I think he's aborted his lap.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, it looks like he has. He's just warming up his tyres there. It's just after Ascari. It's very smooth through Ascari, I have to say.
See what Orbit gets then. You see? 129.
120.9. That is a good lap, but surely not the fastest we'll see today.
Car at 128. Mulan at 121.1. Oh, they're all coming in now. Tom at 121.1. Shotter at 121.3.
Watch as Hyper goes round the parabolica.
Ooh, Echo at 121.5. He's... Oh no, 121.6.
Yeah.
How did it pop up on my screen? It was 121.5. Yeah, that's dead on. Yeah. I'm on board with Rewind now. See what he can pull out.
I think just looking at Sean through Ascari, it looks like he is attacking it. I think he may be, perhaps not giving it everything, but he's definitely going for it.
He bought it again.
He may be trying to use up some of his fuel. You know, trying to save it so that he's only got one lap of fuel before he actually does his hot lap, or 1.5 laps.
Yeah, he did come up with his time. He got a 127, so maybe. But surely you get out the tyres, and the more they wear, the harder it becomes. But then again, when I'm racing it, the lighter your car gets, it's so much easier to control your car, because you feel like you got more grip on your tyres. He's gonna abort it. Yeah, he's cut it again. I think he's gonna abort it, pit, and come out for a quick lap. That's when it's gonna be vital. Oh, so he puts in a banger lap in Q2, and he hasn't managed to pull a lap in Q3. Oh. Be interesting.
Just riding with Sean here through Ascari, and again the safety car is driving around ahead of him. Yep, he went straight through it. That will be very interesting to watch back on this stream.
That's Code Masters for you.
That is amazing. It still doesn't quite feel like Sean is trying too hard. And saying that, he still manages to go second. Puts himself on the front row. Yeah, that is impressive.
It all comes down to play when they come out for their it's one-shot quali, really, isn't it? That last lap.
Yeah, in essence.
Come in, and go straight back out, and it'll be like a one-shot. So it'll be interesting to see what F1 Ben and the Hyper Rewind can pull out. Yep, that is Mike. Safety car done it to Rewind as well. It's not showing for me. The safety car is actually in the pits for me. Let's see what F1 Ben gets. He's on his flying lap if you want to go on board with him.
It looks like the safety car is racing him.
Oh, he lost it.
He did. He lost it into. Oh, where is that? Is that the first? That's just before the first lap almost.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to abort this lap.
Sean Gregory looks like either he went off or is just giving him room.
I think he's just giving him room because he's just done his fast lap, didn't he? So he'll be on his inner lap. He wants to
I've
get
got
another
that
lap in, he's
front
got to get in very soon. That
Yeah,
clock
he
is
may.
ticking down. Let's see.
Only Sean and
I think
F1 been
Bennett's
out on the track.
Yeah. Rewind has just gone under his
Everyone just
outlap.
left.
Yeah.
F1 been getting very
I
wide
think
just before
ITF
parabolic.
and Mulan is coming out again as well. Just
You must
heard
be
his
seeing this a little bit
headset because he has
before.
it that loud.
Oh.
That's his headset. It's so loud.
Commentator's eye or commentator's ear.
Yeah. Tom's on his outlap as well. It's all going to be interesting to play for. We've got to see if Rewind can put this banker lap in, see what he can get. Managed to get a 124 in Q2, so I'd expect the same or better. But
Yeah,
we'll
as I said,
see.
he's most definitely got it in him. It's just whether he can, first of all, get that lap, and second of all, maintain that pace in the race. We've seen a few times Rewind doesn't always finish the race.
Yeah, recently, because he's become on his steering wheel, he's all new to it. I say that he's been on for about 3 weeks to a month now, but it's just a learning curve. So we'll see if we can, hopefully he can stay consistent and finish Monza. Nice, there you go.
That is smooth, that is very smooth.
That was better, that was better, yeah. I'm on board with Mulan, so if you want to stay on board with Rewind.
Yeah, I'll watch Rewind
see.
for this lap. He just passes Jota, who's letting past there.
I know Echoes is on his outlap, and Orbit and Jakar, they're all coming out now. They're all out actually, bar Sean and F1 Ben.
Yeah, interesting that F1 Ben's still in the pit actually.
It is interesting.
He'll definitely want to want to get out there, at least to say a lap.
Interesting to
And
see
there we go, he's
Lambs
just
in the
left.
pit as well.
By Lamb, I presume you mean Sean.
Yeah, sorry. So I said that I was going to say that. It's just because his gaming tag's been "You want some land" for years, and why has Free Kid Nat joined? Could you please send him a message, Adrian, and just
I will do. I will do that right now.
just tell him.
Yeah, they may not be aware this is a Division 1 race.
He's invalidated his lap again.
My phone has just crashed. If one of our viewers could possibly message Free Kid now, that would be fantastic.
Let me do it. I can do it. It's not a problem, buddy. Let me find him. Where is he? Where are you? Just keep on board with the stream, buddy. I'll be as quick as I can. Because he's pushing and he keeps invalidating, he wants to get the most time he can.
We went very smooth through the two Lesmos.
I just had a Mulan that got
Mulan
fouled.
has just gone
Yeah.
fastest with a 120.451. As we've got sector 3s in yellows in sector 3. And that's Orbit Nation has retired.
Where is Free Kid now? Let me find him. Keep it on board with Rewind if you can, just see what you get. Be interested to see. Why?
Not Rewind's fastest, although he did have a penalty. He just did a 121.8, but that was disallowed. So this will be his last opportunity with only 10 seconds left.
He's pushing it too hard.
He
That's what he's
is
doing.
very good in the first two sectors, and then just loses it through Ascari, just pushing that bit too much.
Just sending it to him in there.
So yeah,
The group chat.
session time has expired, so just waiting for the last few drivers to finish their laps.
There you go, he just left.
Next purple.
Let's see. He looks like he's going for it, don't
Yeah,
he?
this is going to be all or nothing, I think, for Ascari, and it is, it is very good.
Look at nice.
It's smooth. Rewind comes through, parabolic in 5th gear. It's slightly conservatives right on the inside there. Could have released the car a little bit more. Although he's done enough. He's done it. 3/1000ths of a second over Mulan. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Oh my god. That
He
is incredible.
he left us waiting.
Oh my god. Look how close that was.
Yeah, I did say it would be close, and in fact, 3rd and 4th have got identical times, both Jakar and Echoes, both on a 1:20.6. Jakar goes
they
3rd.
did. Isn't it who crosses a line first?
Jakar goes 3rd because he did it first. That's right. Now, I did call the top 3 are as I called them, although in a slightly different order.
You did.
I had Mulan 3rd.
Oh, thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. That's your brother, isn't it? I'm guessing.
That is. Yeah, I don't have the chat up actually.
Great times by the Williams and the Mercedes. Great times. And Jakar only two. Oh, so.
2.
We
Yeah,
got
as I said,
rewind
yeah,
with
2/1000ths of a second.
Yeah, we got rewind with a 124. Mulan with a 124 2000th of a second. Then we got Jakar in 3rd. Look how close the table is between 1st and 8th.
And 8th, that's right.
9th.
Yeah. No, this is going to be a very very tight, very close race, I think.
Very close.
Who's your money on for the win then, or even the podium?
Podium, I think. Remember, we have a 5-minute break. So.
That's right. Yeah, new rule implemented. 5-minute break between the end of quali and the start of the race to allow people to settle into their cars and adjust their strategies as necessary.
Yeah, Rewind just sent me a message saying he was shaking. He was because he had to
I'm
put
not surprised.
Lap in. Yeah.
I was shaking just watching.
Pressure.
To be honest.
Yeah, it's all about that pressure, isn't it? It's who gets a good start, really. And I know Mulan is great at his starts. He's very good at his starts, so it'll be interesting. And if they're consistent, it's going to be out the top 4, I think. I don't know, I can't predict it, because Rewind and Mulan are very similar on pace. Very similar. So, it'll be interesting to see who can grab the win today. They both need it.
I wouldn't rule out people like Sean or even Orbit Nations actually. Bearing in mind he might have a slight home advantage. Actually. Orbit Nation driving the and Tom as well actually. Orbit Nation driving the Ferrari, of course, at his home Grand Prix.
All about the consistency. That's what it is. As long as you're consistent, you should be okay.
Indeed.
It's all dependent who's comfortable and who's not. I honestly think if that's a hard one to predict. It's so hard, Adrian. It's so hard. Oh god, because I'll be honest, it looked like Mulan, Rewind, Jakar and Echoes, and even Jota looked comfortable. And Sean and I don't know, like Leclerc, Lucas and Ben, they look like they were struggling. So it'll be nice to see if they can change that around in the race and gain some points from it and move up in the table.
Yeah, indeed. Just on the Division 1 Discord chat, Echoes disputing why he's starting 4th even though he had the same time as Jakar. As we said, that's because Jakar did the lap first.
Yeah, it's because Jakar did the lap first, and whoever does the lap first gets that time, even if they're identical. So yeah, that happens in real life as well, that I know of, doesn't it? So be interesting. Came through second in and hot, and then invalid. Yeah, it's because you're pushing it so hard. You want the maximum best time you can get, and if you cut that corner, it just ruins your whole lap, and you have to go around again.
Echo's disputing that he actually did the lap first. We'll have to watch that back.
We'll have to review that, Echoes. If you just record it, if you can. It's going to be a hard. I was watching everyone, but if you've got any captures of it, just send it in, buddy. Because obviously, if you did cross first, you should be third place, and your car should be fourth. Not a bad job. You know what? It's nice to see Jota beat Sean Gregory.
That's
nice
indeed.
To see.
But, both teammates, of course, Jota and Gregory, both driving the Renaults.
Yeah. Also, actually, we're missing the other Williams driver, Lethal Berry, who's Rewind's teammate. He's not showed up today either, which is a shame. It would have been a good grid to see every driver show up, because I think it would have been about 18, 19 drivers.
Yeah. Rewind and Berry sitting 8th and 10th in the championship. Not too far behind, actually, some of the others.
So if he wins today, where will that put him? If you can calculate that.
If Rewind does win today, that he will sit on 75 points, which could potentially put him. Looks like he'll be 5th, so he's currently sat 8th at the moment. He'll go 5th ahead of Mulan, but although I expect Mulan to score, as long as Mulan scores more than 9 points, Mulan will remain above Rewind.
1 second, Adrian. I think I've got something from Jota. Give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry, they were just mentioned about the Jakar and Echoes who crossed the line first. But hopefully, the first turn, like Mulan just said, hopefully it's clean and we don't get too much.
Yeah, if there's one thing you don't want on this track, it's damage. And and we're away for the formation lap.
Formation lap. I don't know who you want to start on. I think I'm going to start on the mid pack because that'll be my best bet.
Yeah, I'll stick with Mulan for the beginning.
Good to see. So predictions, viewers. Who do you think is going to win this today? Because it's going to be an interesting one. I'll tell you what, you'd never see Williams first and in real life, would ya?
Well, Rewind's never got behind the wheel of a real Formula 1 car, so who knows?
It's just keeping it clean, just being consistent. That's all it is on this track. Because like you had an incident with someone yesterday, we will not name because it's not fair, but you know, you just got to keep it clean and put your head down.
I'll do that.
And Mike goes, Rewinds, race to lose, and then DNF probably Hyper, which is his brother. I do know that Hyper doesn't feel that confident actually this track. He was saying when we practiced, first time we practiced, he said he hates Monza. He's not really confident, but he's sitting ninth place, which isn't too bad.
No, although I think he should be confident because he is quick. I've raced with him around this track during some of the testing. I mean, I'm not that quick myself, but he's definitely up there with the likes of.
Someone went off there. It looked like Orbit got a bit excited down the back straight.
Would expect this start. I appreciate Mulan's a bit of an expert on the starts. If he can get in front of Rewind, that will benefit him massively because Moulin's starting on the soft tyre as opposed to Rewind on the supers.
Rewind, he
So that's going
goes
to be his
super soft and then medium because his car's not even parked properly. Okay, that's Codemasters for you.
So as the drivers line up on the grid,
They all line up.
we await the lights.
I will start between Tom, Orbit, and Sean.
Okay, and there are 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and they are...
And away we go! All slow start from Sean.
all fairly clean out off the grid. That is a very good start from Rewind. And Jota as well, coming through the pack. Oh, slight collision there between Moulin and Rewind. I think Moulin possibly come off slightly worse there, some end plate damage I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Any incidents further back, Purple?
I'll be honest, it looks... Oh, I don't know, it looks like Tom might have a bit of wing damage.
Oh, we've got yellows in sector 2. Oh, as yeah, F1 Ben, he's facing the wrong way on the track. Well, he was. Yeah, just the pressure may have got to him slightly. Interesting, Marley and Lucas both starting on the medium tyre, obviously going for the long stint.
How close it is.
It is close. Jota, yeah, making it right up to 3rd place actually. He's gained a good number of places there. 2 in fact. Jakar coming off worse. Yeah, down to 5th place from 3rd. Could he have possibly got damage? It is very close. It's an interesting view from Jakar's car actually.
Looks
3
like
abreast.
Rewind.
Rewind pulling away already.
2-second gap, yeah.
2.5 seconds as Orbit gets the penalty.
Oh, Jakar!
Oh, it is tensions are definitely high in at the start of this race already. Moulin keen to stay ahead of the other 2, being on the softer tyres, harder tyres.
Looks alright to be honest. He's sitting in 8th behind the pack, but it looks like.
Oh, and Tom comes in far too deep and just smacks the back of Jota's car there. Definite
he's got wing
piece of
damage.
wing come flying off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it doesn't help that Hyper seems to be lagging somewhat.
Oh, Hyper's all over the back of Sean. Oh, and Claire's there as well.
Jakar managing to get past Jota on the 2nd lap. As Jota goes wide at Ascari, that's going to affect his tyres. You can see the gravel on the rear left.
There's a little dispute going. I think there's a little dispute going between Moulin and Jota right now. Oh, they touched! I'll record that. I'll record that.
Jota comes into the pit, lap 2, sorry.
I will record what just happened.
No doubt to repair that damage. Tom's in the pit as well.
Oh, there was a little incident between Claire and Lucas, and he caught someone at the back. So I've just recorded that incident. Hopefully, I will get there. No, it's the fact, Mike, that Moulin has wing damage. Oh, he can. It's not going to be as great as you know.
Yeah. Rewind having a fairly easy first few laps actually.
I
pulling
think
away comfortably over Moulin.
Touched at the start. I don't know what happened. I didn't quite see it.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Moulin.
It's just be consistent and keep that wing. Just be extra careful. Control it.
Now, a similar thing actually happened to me in the Division 2 race.
Oh, not to card, Lucas, sorry. Yeah, it happened to you in the first corner. That's the thing with this track.
And now Moulin may have to, he's going to have to make a decision whether to stay on his original strategy or to come in and fix that wing damage to try and benefit in the long run. Your car has gone in
Oh, he got a 5-second stop-go penalty. That is gonna
for
hurt him.
speeding in
That
the
is
pit
gonna
lane as well.
hurt. Oh.
There's such a short entry into the pit lane in this track, and it's such a fast straight as well. So yeah, it's very
right.
unforgiving.
Yeah. Wing change.
You won't
Right,
like
it
that.
looks like he might be on the end to the mediums now. Orbit's in last, and he's pitted twice already, he says.
Yeah, not a great start from the Ferrari driver. De Fosti must be fairly disappointed with their man.
Oh, great racing by these two. Yeah, you can see he's lost quite a lot of his wing. I'm just on board of echoes, and you can see he's still choosing to stay out though.
Moulin getting the straight line speed down the straights.
Yeah.
Surely he will be overtaken, I'd imagine, into Parabolica or just out of Parabolica.
Oh,
Echoes. Echoes under
Sean's on attack now.
severe pressure from Sean, and Sean actually makes the move up to third as a result.
That will help his lead for Jakar if Jakar stays and doesn't make his way up the pack.
Speaking of sorry to interrupt, but speaking of making your way up the pack, Lucas, who started last, is up into fifth place.
And he's on the back of Leclerc, and it looks like he's going to make the move. He's on the mediums as well, so it looks like he's confident on these mediums.
He is indeed. As I said, there's not much tyre deg on this track.
Orbit is out. He is
Orbit.
out.
Orbit. Yeah, just losing it. Where are we on the track there? Looks like the first Lesmo. No, he'll be very disappointed with that.
He's put in a massive gap.
Yeah, he's got this well and truly under control, I think. It's just whether or not he can, well, not be his own worst enemy in this race, and just keep it together, not push too hard, you know, unnecessarily.
He's raced to lose now.
Certainly is.
I think if Moulin stays out, he might lose a couple of positions, but I don't think it'll affect him too much because he'll come in and he'll go in the mediums, and he's pretty quick on them mediums, so he will make up places.
Thing is, if he does choose to go on the mediums, he needs to make the choice sooner rather than later, because he'll only suffer more the longer he stays out. Unless, of course, he's going to stick to his original strategy.
It looked like Rewind had a little mistake. It's gone down 3 seconds.
That is interesting.
He's got to keep his head down now.
Everyone keen to get away from the pack as much as he can to give himself some breathing room, which he
has,
in fairness.
Lucas, Leclerc, and Hypernova all close with each other, and even Marley's there. Oh, is
Hypernova all over the he's all over the back of Lucas's McLaren there.
Gap's gone back up to 13 seconds.
Lucas as well. He must be. Sorry, go on.
Must be. Yeah, I was going to say Lucas must be very happy bunny right now, from last to fifth.
Yeah. Definitely pushing the life out of that car, especially those rear tyres. It's getting very early on the accelerator through Ascari.
They're still close with each other. Well,
yeah, this will be very interesting.
All over the back of Grotta, by the way. It's all over the back of him. Few attempts between Hyper and Lucas going into the chicane. How close this is.
Just running with Jota at the moment. After that, that incident.
Still away. He looks like he's pulled away a little bit. Not much. Not enough to close him. Not enough to make the move, is it?
Hyper.
No, with Echoes and Joy, it's not. He wasn't close enough to pull in the move.
Oh no, not quite.
They're still all close to each other, but it's one of these tracks where it's so hard to overtake because of the dirty air. And unless you get really good, like the back straight or the front straight, they're your best opportunities to overtake someone.
Yeah, with the thing is with tracks with the long straights, it's all about the exit from the slower corners that lead on to the long straights. The better exit you get, the more speed you'll have at the end of the straight.
Oh, Leclerc and Lucas going next side by side. Oh, is he backed out? He's backed out. But this will give an opportunity for Hyper to close the gap now while these two are battling.
As Leclerc dives into the pit.
Oh no, it's Leclerc. Is it? Leclerc, sorry.
Yeah, Leclerc in the Force India.
Oh, obviously he doesn't feel comfortable on them softs.
No, that is interesting because that is fairly early considering he doesn't.
He's gone on his super softs.
He did have damage. They're putting a new wing on. Yeah, he's made the call.
That might have helped Mulan out a little bit because we got Marley, Lucas, and Hyper battling right now. So this is going to give Mulan this advantage to stay out even longer.
Yeah. At this point now, it does make sense for him to stay out. Although he could have been forgiven for diving in the pit lap 1, that wouldn't have.
I didn't get on board, but I think Rewind cut in a little bit and just caught Mulan off, and unfortunately they touched.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Like I said, that's the first corner for you. That is just Lucas all over the back of Hyper now. What are you gonna do?
Looks like it's going to get him on the medium tyres as well. The super softs obviously falling away at this point in the race. Oh, Lucas!
Oh!
He's very nearly lost it. He's getting, as you always say, Purple, getting very excited there.
I love that. It's so amusing. We have to keep an eye on Hyper because he is lagging a little bit. But it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, Mulan's decided to pit, and now he's come out on the medium.
So Mulan doing actually the same strategy as me. Pit lap 9 for wing replacement, and then come out on the mediums. So let's
hope he can make them places up.
Of course, I was able to get back up to second, but that was in Division 2. So we'll see how this one goes for Mulan. Lucas has gained 10 places from starting at the back now up to 3rd place.
On the mediums, this is exactly what Flamer did, and it does help you because he'll be able to stretch them out to at least lap talking about 16, 17, and then he can just chuck a pair of super softs on, fly to the end.
Whoa! With the mediums, the mediums effectively can do this entire race because you can, providing you're not unlucky and get a puncture, you can sort of go up to 85-90% tyre wear on this track and it not affect you too much due to there's not many slow corners.
Rewind's just pitted. He's on the medium.
Rewind has come in. Race lead, of course.
He was on a medium. Sorry, he was on the supers and went on to the medium. Sorry about that.
Yeah. He does like the medium tyres. Rewind.
Oh, he's going to come up.
A bit cheeky though, using the slipstream of the from Rewind as he leaves the
Lovely
pit.
to keep that place.
Yeah, he did well.
Done well there.
It was important for him to stay in front of Hyper. Lucas just managed to squeeze past.
He'll be on a mission now to catch. He'll be on a mission. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what Mulan can do as well, and Jota, because they're all on the medium. Same as Lucas.
Rewind? While he's got to get past Lucas here, he's got to make sure that he doesn't. He doesn't waste too much time.
Lucas closed the door, but
don't waste too much time and don't get frustrated, of course.
It'd be interesting to see how long John can stretch these softs out. Marley, Tom, he's an 8th now, so he's Posey getting closer to Tom. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide. Oh, he managed to keep it together.
Oh
but
dear,
that's
we've
left
got.
him. Oh, that was a
it,
bit of lag.
that was
Can't
lag. It looked
record
like
that.
looked like the Haas went completely off at Ascari, 200 miles an hour into the wall there. But no, unfortunately, it was just a glitch.
You got that on stream, didn't you? Oh,
I
Rewind
did.
has made the move on Lucas on the first chicane.
Rewind's done it. He has managed to get past. Hypernova enters the pit, coming out on the soft tyres, which it'll be it won't like racing around them in the last couple of laps, but they should survive to the end of the race now.
Well, when I hit lap 13, 14, that's when they started to drop, and I started to lose a lot of time. The Flamer, who was on the mediums, they're a lot fresher, and you know they last longer. So I went a little bit wide. Oh. Difference between Echo and Jota.
Yeah, just half a second between those two as we ride with Lucas at the moment. Trying to stay with Rewind, but Rewind of course on the newer tyres.
Ooh, Sean goes a bit wide there. If Sean wants to get that, he has to get that gap to 20 seconds, isn't it? 20, what's the pit on this one?
Yeah, it'd be about 22, 23 seconds on this track.
Oh, Leclerc makes. Oh, F1 made a mistake again. And that leaves them vulnerable for Hyper.
Yeah.
Seems like Mulan's catching the pack now, though. Seems like he catches the Echoes.
Hyper should be able to take F1 Ben and see if he goes for it into turn 1. Well, he's going to do it possibly before turn 1.
He's done it, yeah.
Yeah. Does he make it stick? Ben going for the attack again. Slight contact. Just the wheels touch. And Hypernova had to back out.
Could you just message in the Discord, Adrian, that Echoes is lagging?
Yes.
It needs to be mentioned, apparently. I've just been told. That gap coming down between Sean and Rewind, it looks like it is. Not fast, but
yeah, marginally. Yeah, slowly but surely. And as Sean's tyres fall away, that'll only come down even quicker.
Be interested to see what he goes on. Because the tyres will start to wear now. They will start to drop, so we'll see.
Yeah, 13 laps. Yeah, as I just say, that's about the time when the softs do fall away.
We went a little bit wide through there, a little bit slow. We'll be okay.
Marley Lucas and Sean the only. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, are they still battling?
I was just going to say Marley Lucas and Sean the only drivers not to have stopped so far.
They're on the mediums, so they'll be stretching their stint out. Be interested to see the battle between Sean and Rewind and where it's going to put Sean. There's not much in between. If he pitted soon, where would that put him? It's all like, I'm just trying to work this out. Oh, Mulan made the move on Echoes.
Echo just replying in the Discord. He's actually lagged out 3 races in 2 weeks. That's not great. A bit unfortunate for him. Hopefully he can get himself back in this. Looks like he's retaken control of his car and is now trying to overtake Mulan.
It was a nice little move though, it looked quite nice from what I saw. I've made the move on Ben. Oh, Ben's messed up again on Sakari. It's the first time he's done that today.
Ben, yeah, I don't know whether that's... We can't say he's inexperienced.
Yeah, he's not. He's an AOR. It's just some tracks gel with drivers and some don't. and it is a track where that will catch you out. He's pitting.
And he's been forced to come in, yeah.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for F1 Ben.
Gaps. It's 11 seconds now between.
Yeah, it's definitely coming down. Rewind and
It's
Sean.
coming down, and that's the thing. You got to remember as well. He's not only going to lose the rewind. It will be Lucas, Marley, and Jakar maybe, because they're all in the range of 5 seconds, isn't they? 3, 5. It will put him. It will put him near Jota and Mulan and Echo.
Yeah, we come out about 5th.
He's got to pit soon. I'd love to see what them tyre wears on. I'd like to see.
Yeah, that's one stat we can't show you, unfortunately. A bit like Jeff.
Oh,
His
infamous
weather predictions.
Oh no, Tom's pitted.
Speaking of weather,
pitted, sorry.
That was Mulan just sets the fastest lap on the mediums actually, 1:23.596. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Exceptional
speaking
lap.
of the weather, yeah, it was a dry quali, and there might be a little bit of rain towards the end. It'll be interesting if it will be enough to go on to the intermediates or stay out.
Yeah, some people maybe
interesting.
some of the viewers or even the drivers might be doing a little rain dance to try and speed that process up.
Mulan's all over the back of Jota's gearbox.
Yeah, Mulan's certainly on a mission. He's certainly on a mission to get back up there.
The fastest lap. Yeah, he set the fastest lap of the race on the medium. Claire got a 3-second time penalty.
Have multiple warnings. It must be cutting a few corners.
Is not pitted yet.
No, he hasn't.
He's losing a lot of time though. Look at the graining on his tyres.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, especially that front left. Yeah, it's interesting.
This track
I thought
affects your left side more than your right, doesn't it? Especially your back tyre.
Yeah.
I found.
Yeah. Yeah, the rear left is in the state.
Echo,
as well.
I mean, Tom's in the pit now. He's put a pair of soft tyres onto the end.
God, Echoes, Mulan and Jota all together there into turn 1. Looks like they all come out unscathed. Just riding with Echo at the moment.
The Co-Masters is saying Jota's on the super soft tyre. That's Co-Masters for you.
Okay, he definitely is not. Having pitted very early after that damage, he came in and, as we know, went onto the medium tyre. The F1 Ben, despite his mistakes, just sets the new fastest on 23.1 on super soft.
He does. I think he's recording it as well, because he's in ghost mode. Sean is in the pit.
Must be very pleased with himself. Race leader in the pit.
Where he comes out. Oh, Mulan got 3
Mulan, another penalty. Multiple warnings, they won't want that. So Sean Gregory obviously expected, as expected, has gone on to these super softs.
Oh, Lucas has just got past him.
He may.
He's going to have to bite. He's going to have to fight Lucas.
He will have to fight Lucas. Lucas on the
he hasn't pitted yet,
much older tyres. He shouldn't struggle too much with Lucas on those dead mediums. Sean will want to set a blistering outlap on these. Bearing in mind he's actually been able to get out in front of Jakar.
Oh, we just missed a little mistake.
Which is impressive.
All now Rewind has to do is pump them laps in and keep his head down.
Yeah, again, as we said, it's Rewind's race to lose.
Sean is on the super soft though. This should last, but they will start dropping around about 8th lap, I'd say.
Yeah, fairly obvious, but Sean's definitely got a lot more work to do than Rewind.
Definitely.
But as we've seen in previous races, Rewind does have a tendency to just overcook it at the most
Gets excited.
drastic
That's what it
times.
is, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't go so far as to say crumbles under pressure, but something like that. Jakar makes his overtake on Lucas as Lucas has come in. So he's surely going to go into the supers, and yes he does.
Sean get 12 seconds in. Oh, it's going to be close.
12 seconds behind now on the much softer.
Saving fuel
much
as well.
quicker
Let's see
super
what
soft.
Rewind is on. It sounds like Mulan's got damage again.
Yeah, Mulan with a little bit of front wing damage there, front left I believe. Looks like there's a small piece missing.
Sean got a 3-second penalty. Oh, what's happened to F1
that's-
Ben? Oh, he's crashed.
Oh,
Front
F1 Ben is
straight.
out of the race. Just out of the parabolica. That is a shame.
You're still keeping with him, so it doesn't look. Let me go to Echoes and have a look how bad the damage is.
It's quite close at the back. As Sean Gregory sets the fastest lap, 1:23.0.
Yeah, he's on super, so we'll see. He's got a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, and Leclerc!
And
Leclerc has just gone wide and smashed into the side of Tom. No, that was not Tom. That was yeah, no, it was Tom. It was Tom in the Toro Rosso.
Oh, what happened between them?
Yeah, Leclerc lost it.
Left.
He lost it out of Ascari, went completely sideways and straight into the side of Tom's Toro Rosso. Tom must have some severe damage there. He'd be very lucky to escape that unscathed. I will have to record that one. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Rewind's got a 3-second penalty, so it's going to be close.
Oh, I can't
It looks
record.
like Mulan's doing alright. Yeah, you can't. It'll be on stream, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Okay, right, won't bother with that. Learning all the time, me.
Mulan seems to be. There's a little dispute going on, but Mulan seems to be keeping with him. Even though with damaged wing.
Yeah, Mulan at the back
job.
of this little DRS train between Jota,
Ooh,
Echo, as
Echo
always
cut that a little
Echoes.
bit. Now
Yeah,
Mulan's-
Echo did cut that. Very dirty tyres now, but Mulan should have this. Sean Gregory sets another. That's a consecutive fastest lap there from Sean. He is on a mission to catch Rewind.
10 seconds.
7 laps to
He's
go.
got to
10
take
seconds.
at least a
behind.
second and a half, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. It can be done.
Echo's at the pit again.
He has.
Gone on the supers. He needs to take the much life as he can, Sean, to get this time down as quick as he can on these supers.
Yeah, Sean will want to put Rewind under as much pressure as he possibly can, get that time down. Even if he only gets it down 5 seconds, that will put enough. Well, it may put enough pressure on Rewind.
Yeah, that is it. 1 second, Adrian. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Sorry about that. It looks like it's only taking. Looks like a Rewind looks quite strong in them mediums. It looks like it's only taking 3/5 a lap.
Oh,
Jota's lost it.
Very, very slidey on the exit there. Just lost the rear tyres. Mulan makes the most of that opportunity.
It's his left side that's affected him. You could tell.
Yeah. So 7 laps to go then. Rewind still 9.5 seconds. Still 9.5 seconds in front of his main rival in this race, entry quali Sean Gregory. Followed 6 seconds behind by Jakar in third.
been interesting. Tom's on the back of Hyper. He's all
Yeah,
over the
Tom
back
just
of Hyper.
just a quarter of a second behind him. He's literally right there.
And they're in the same car, aren't they?
Hyper, I believe, drives the Williams.
Yeah, Tom drives
Williams?
the baby Red Bull.
Oh no, sorry. Hyper's in the Sauber, of course. Sorry.
What?
Apologies.
Mulan went wide.
Mulan losing 2 places there, going wide into just before the first Lesmos.
It's not been his race today. He doesn't seem a happy
It
bunny
hasn't.
at the moment.
No, not his usual self, which is very sad. Yeah, and as expected, well, perhaps not as expected, but unfortunately, Mulan retires there. Yeah, he's not had a great race. He's not. It doesn't look like he's enjoyed it at all, which is a shame because
No,
I had
he
him for
doesn't.
definitely had him for top 3. I
Same.
think that incident,
Same here.
that incident in turn 1 and 2 with Rewind.
Affected him,
Yeah,
and
it did
then
affect
got wing
him, affected his
damage
car.
again from Jota, I think it was, or Hyper. I'm not too sure. Not Hyper, sorry, Echo. I'm not too sure. But he got the second. That was in the first chicane.
Yeah.
Echo sets the fastest lap of the race, though.
That is a 1:22.2. That is some 7 tenths, sorry, faster than the previous fastest lap.
Looks like he's not gaining too much time, Sean Gregory, right now. I thought it'd have been
No.
a bit,
No, but
a little bit closer.
Effectively, he doesn't need to gain too much. It's just enough to cause Rewind to panic slightly, and then basically hand the win to Sean. If Rewind keeps his cool, he should be okay. As long as he's not trying to set, world record lap times.
Yeah, sorry, I just had Mulan talking to me. I apologise.
No worries. Hopefully he's okay after that incident. Probably wants to cool down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
you can
okay.
cool him down, Adrian. Have a little talk to him.
I'll have a chat after the race.
Oh, spits of rain. Started to rain.
Yeah, there are indeed. Good spot. Good spot. Whether it's it might be too little, too late for some of the drivers, for it to actually have an effect on their race or their strategy. Personally, I would probably see it out. Providing it doesn't just suddenly downpour.
in Spa, didn't we? And I
We
done that in
did,
Austria.
We did.
And
Yeah, it came down
Hey,
slightly
can you see it?
earlier in Austria. It made it very difficult, very greasy at the last sort of 3 or 4 laps in that race.
doesn't look too much rain. It's only very light, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, bar a sudden downpour, I think they'll be alright. Might make the track a little bit greasy, they won't want to race on that too long.
Yeah, you just got to take it easy, nice and slow.
Mm.
Because you push too hard, you're going to go. Oh, sorry about that if you can hear that. I do apologise.
Okay.
Gap's not on that 8 seconds. Oh, Lucas is making a move on Jota.
He has indeed. Oh, but Jota is fighting back.
Ooh.
Slight contact, Jota races his arm in frustration.
Lucas was not giving that up, was he? He was
No,
not giving
he
that
was
up.
Very
He's had a
assertive in his
brilliant
position.
race. He has had a
Lucas
brilliant
has.
race.
Lucas has gained 9 positions, started at the back, now 4th.
That will
Quite an
give him a
eventful
little
race.
boost confidence. Ooh, Jota cut that a little bit too much.
Yeah, Jota now finds himself under pressure to take that place back. He probably feels he deserves to be 4th, Jota himself. Yeah, he's a little bit out of shape, but that's understandable. These conditions really don't help either, and those medium tyres, he's been on those since lap 3, I believe. So they're probably coming towards the end of their life. Oh, as Lucas
got a
gets 3 seconds.
3 second time. Yeah.
A 3-second
I
penalty.
think a lot of these have.
If Jota's engineers advised him, then he may, it may play to his advantage, and if he can just stay within 3 seconds of Lucas, he'll be able to take that 4th place.
Definitely. That gap is still staying at 8 seconds.
Yeah, I think this rain, well, this light rain, very light rain, is benefiting Rewind.
It's starting to get a little bit heavier. It looked like in sector 2, but as Mike mentioned, a little too late to put inters on. So you just take it nice and steady. And yeah, we'll just. Oh, Jota's dropping back a little bit. 1.7 now.
Yeah, Jota, I can feel his frustration, having gone so long in this race. He was under massive pressure from Mulan through a lot of it, and then, of course, Mulan unfortunately crashed out, releasing Jota from the pressure, but then just 2 laps later he finds himself under pressure from Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, you can see they're struggling. You can see they're starting to struggle now.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, Lucas took that
Jota.
Where's the car?
Jota needs to be sensible in these last few laps. He needs to realise what his realistic target is with 1 lap to go. And just not do anything silly.
They all just got to take it steady and slow. Don't push, because even this light rain, it will catch you out. It will indeed.
Yeah, and Rewind has to have that in the front of his mind as he goes round the Lesmos for the last second to last time.
Look how carefully he's taken it. He's taken it so.
He's been sensible, uncharacteristically sensible, I have to say.
Yeah. I'll just take it. Yeah. I was like, he's not a happy bunny.
No, I can well imagine. I can well imagine.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it gets back to his normal jolly self very soon.
He will. It's just he likes his track. He's actually half Italian as well, so
yeah.
It would have been nice for him to be up in the podium. To be fair, it would have been nice to see him in second, if I'm honest, or even first. But it's not gone his way.
Technically, his home Grand Prix.
Yeah, exactly. This and Silverstone. And he was rapidly fast at Silverstone, but he fortunately he was really unlucky, like myself. So
as we said earlier on about the points changes, Rewind is going to find himself in 6th place ahead of Mulan. Mulan just needed 9 points, but he's unfortunately not going to pick up any.
Yeah,
so
that
Rewind will overtake him.
Doesn't really. I mean, Sean gets 3 points more, doesn't he? Than Jakar, so it's not closed the gap too much. But I think he'll be pleased with third position. To be fair,
Yeah,
very
so
pleased.
Jakar will find himself on 170 points, still leading the championship, and Sean.
How careful Rewind is taking it, and Sean is second, isn't he?
Yeah, so Sean will be on 1, 4, 3. So as Rewind comes around the Parabolica for the last time. He's had, to be fair, he's led every lap of this race, bar 1. He's had a fantastic race. As he wins
when he pitted. He wins.
Yeah, as he wins in Italy.
Grand Prix. Sean in second, and Jakar in third. Looks like. Let's see. Lucas is on the back straight now.
Yeah, Jakar takes third. Sean takes a valiant 2nd place. And Lucas, Lucas is going to drive that to 4th place from the back of the grid.
He's happy
as he
with
celebrates
that.
not too vigorously.
Oh!
that was spectacular.
I think he'll be happy with that because he had a knockdown from another league, and
right.
Be happy with that from last to 4th.
Jota manages to take 5th. overall, fantastic
Did he
race.
take it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
he
was
got
a good
5th in the end.
race. It was
Normally it is a
unfortunate for
Honda.
some drivers.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Mulan make it to the end, but unfortunately it wasn't to be.
100%.
So as we go to the podium.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see the drivers celebrate. The light is awful.
So that's 25 points for Rewind there. He'll
25
definitely be
points, he'll
pleased
be
with that.
happy with that. Boost his
Yeah,
confidence up because since he's had his wheel, he's not finished the race. So yeah, he'll be
So,
happy
yeah,
with that result.
congratulations, Rewind. Penalties galore through the grid, except for
It
Jota.
is.
Jota manages to survive that unscathed.
Very good race though.
That was a
Overall.
brilliant race. Thanks for watching, guys. And hopefully you'll join us next Wednesday when we are in Singapore for Division 1.
Well, we got our one. We got GP2 as well, haven't we?
And we've got GP2
so
on the
make sure
Tuesday.
to tune in that as well. Take care,
Indeed.
guys.
And thanks, Purple. Thanks for your co-commentary.
No problem. Thank you too.